This is the plaintiff, Marianne Jordan. She says the defendant, her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, is a lunatic who needs to learn how to act like a normal human being. The crazy woman attacked her car, smashed her windshield in a fit of rage, and needs to pay for the damages she did, and she alone caused. So quit the drama, woman, and just pay her the $357.27 she's owed, and then go home. This is the defendant, Shakia Worthy. She says the plaintiff's boyfriend, her ex and father of their baby, snatched their daughter from her and locked himself in a car. She admits she got mad and pounded her fist on the windshield and it cracked. She was protecting her child. The cops didn't charge her with anything due to the circumstances. And if anyone should pay for the windshield, it's her ex who caused everything to happen. She's accused of cracking up.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated, come to order. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Marianne Jordan, yes. You are suing Shakia Worthy for $357.27, the estimate that you received in order to repair a cracked windshield, at the hand of Ms. Worthy as she was trying to free her child from your car. What happened?
Myself and the defendant, well, my boyfriend.
That's not the defendant.
Well, myself and my boyfriend pulled up to a park to meet Shakia to pick up their daughter.
Explain to me, how old is the daughter?
She's 2.
2 years old? Stand up, please. You're the dad?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the custody arrangement between you two?
Every other weekend.
Did you guys actually go to court and get a custody arrangement?
Yes, after that incident.
After the incident?
Yes, I went down there. And
okay, what about before that incident? It was just whenever she felt like it?
Yes.
Okay. Were you paying child support?
No.
Oh, that's why you didn't press the issue. Are you paying child support now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what arrangements, had you made some arrangement to pick up the baby?
Yes, made arrangements the day before the incident.
And what was the arrangement?
I was going to come to the park at 5 o'clock after she had a little party at the park or whatever. I was going to pick her up and take her back to my house.
Okay. So the two of you go to the park and what happens?
Pull up to the park, I get out, she hands me my daughter. I asked her for my daughter's shoes. She says, no, you're not taking her. So I'm saying, why can't I take her? She was belligerent drunk. She started cursing and screaming and yelling, hitting me. While my daughter's in my hand, she started hitting me. So her sister comes along and grabs the daughter out of my hand, puts her in the car seat. So I walk back.
Puts her in what car seat?
In her car seat, in her truck.
But what was she saying to you? You weren't taking the daughter, why?
She was just cursing and yelling. She wasn't telling me why. She said, you're not going to come to the park and just take my daughter. You told me to come to the park.
Now, your position is that wasn't your agreement for him to come to the park and take the daughter.
Correct.
According to you, what was the agreement?
He wanted her Friday night. I told him that I will pick her up between 2:45 and 3 o'clock on Saturday.
In order to take her to your party?
Correct. He says, where are you going with her? I says, I have plans. He says, I have plans also, and hung up. And I didn't see him again until he pulled up to the park or hear from him.
All right. So now, according to you, you pulled the park with a pre-arranged plan. According to you, he's just coming to take
Correct. There was no plan.
So how did I know you was at the park?
You should be talking to the judge.
How did you? Yeah, you should be. How did he know, though? That was a good question, though. How did he know that you would be at the park?
That's something you have to ask him because I have no idea how he knew I was at that park.
All right, so you're sitting in the back of your truck with your daughter?
Yes.
Okay, and she's eating an icy?
Yes.
He parks a few spots down, and
yes.
And you tell your daughter, say hi to daddy?
I'm like, say hi to daddy. I picked her up.
Weren't you like, hey, what the heck are you doing here?
No, because there was no need for hostility. There was no need for hostility. He didn't, when he first approached me, it wasn't nothing negative, nothing hostile. So I just assumed he's in the area, he sees us, he sees her.
So then you hand the baby to
Correct.
him, and then what happens then?
So he was talking to the baby. Hi, son. He give her a kiss, blah, blah, blah. He says, why are you wet? Then he looks at me, look at you, you all drunk. I said, Ike, don't come out here with that. Don't do that, not out here. And then he said, I'm leaving. And I said, well, not with her, you're not. And I went to reach for her multiple times. He would not give her to me. And yes, I did hit him in his head trying to get her. And that's when my sister snatched her from him and put her in my truck.
What's wrong with you people doing this in front of the kid?
Pretty much.
What was she doing? Was she crying?
Yes, she was crying. Because she was trying to come to me. That's when she started crying. When she seen me trying to get her,
Listen,
she started crying.
She was probably crying too because mommy hit daddy. I mean, does that occur to you too? Maybe
Possibly,
that's not the best
but that's
idea.
not the case because she was crying before that.
All right, so now somehow you go to the car where she strapped the baby in and are able to get the baby out.
Yes.
What is she busy doing that she doesn't stop you? Like,
spitting and yelling in my sister's face, in her face.
Oh, because your family got involved.
Yes.
Where did your family come out from? Were they at the park?
No, I called my family because her family was out there talking about punching me in my face, jumping me, and doing whatever. So
You had time to call reinforcements?
His sister's friends with her. They're all right. They don't have any.
Right.
So we called her maybe to calm her down. He's like, she's hitting me. She's going crazy. So her sister and his mom. So the whole time she's, going crazy. She's yelling, this, that, and third. So I'm like, Shakia, she's crying. Your daughter's screaming. She's just like, oh, I don't care. Just going crazy in my face. And I'm like,
Was she yelling at you too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you two know each other from before this?
Yeah.
How long have you been his girlfriend?
About 3 years. Yeah, when we got together, she was pregnant.
Right.
They weren't together. She was pregnant.
He was living at my house.
So that's why there's already hostility towards me. So, I mean, she can try to
hostile
stay.
towards you too.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's probably
How
the
long did you
reason
guys
why.
date before you got pregnant?
3 years.
Oh, it was a long
We were
time.
together for 4 years.
Wow. And, but you're still pregnant when you guys break up. So you have.
No, we didn't break up.
What happened?
My daughter was born and everything before we broke up.
So he was just stepping out on you?
Correct.
Wow, you didn't know him very well, did you?
No.
Okay. Let me hear your version.
Okay, well, from the time that he got there, I did pull her away.
Was she drunk?
No. I pulled her away. I put her in the car seat. I strapped her in the car seat. Our family was around, but he's on the phone. Now he backs up from the situation, say we're on this side.
Don't skip the good part. What's happening between the two of them before he backs off from the situation?
All I seen was tussling and pulling. I didn't.
The two of them?
Yeah, they were say the car's here. They're a little bit over here, 2 feet, 3 feet. So I really didn't hear nothing, but I seen the tussling, and the pulling, him taking the, that going like that. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, my sister's trying to get her, and he's tussling and pulling, so I just go to get her, and y'all do whatever y'all doing. That's none of my business. So then she's in the car seat now. I guess his brothers and his sisters pull up, but the way they pulled up, they sped up, stopped short, and all 4 car doors open at once. So right now, we're on the defense. Now it's time to fight. You know what I'm saying? So,
of course.
The car comes up speeding.
What else could it possibly mean but that everybody has to end up in a brawl at a children's party?
Yeah, in front of the kids.
Yes, but still, y'all showed up.
Well, but listen,
Right.
can I just tell you something? I know you're talking like that's beneath you, but the guy who you've been dating for 3 years, that's a situation that he's calling up for reinforcements and stuff. So nobody here is squeaky clean. Go on.
So then they jump out, so I'm thinking that they're gonna come and attack my sister, so I try to break it up. And then...
Did anybody actually hit anybody else?
No.
Okay, good.
Nobody got hit.
Well, you sound disappointed.
No, I'm just saying, no. I'm not disappointed.
So you go over to her mom's car, unstrap the baby.
Yes.
Nobody stops you.
No.
Get the baby.
Yeah.
And then do what?
Strap her in my car, seat in the car.
Okay, and then you run over when you notice that he's doing that. And you hear the locks pop.
Right. He had his right foot in the car, getting in the driver's side. The other foot was still out of the car. I hear the locks pop. My daughter was not in the car seat. She was not strapped down into no seatbelt. She was reaching at the door. I pulled on the passenger side door. It was locked. Couldn't get in the car. I went to the front of the car, turned to my side, and banged with my fist on the top corner of the window and said, "Give me my daughter." And it broke when I first hit it, and I hit it again, and I hit it a third time, and he pulled off.
And you shattered the windshield.
It wasn't
and
shattered.
To be, well,
but it was
cracked it.
Right, but it wasn't shattered.
Well, you ruined it.
Because it would have came out. Yeah,
well, you ruined
totally
it.
ruined it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's totally
and
ruined.
Now that's your car, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So why would you not be responsible to pay for the windshield?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So when parents fight in front of their kids, especially if they're little kids, are they bad parents?
I wouldn't say they're bad parents.
What do you think?
They're not bad parents. I don't think so.
Anybody disagree? Anybody think it's bad for parents to fight in front of little kids?
I do.
Okay, we're going back.
It's bad. Be responsible. Look out for your kids. Protect your kids. You don't have to argue in front of them.
Are they affected when they hear parents fighting?
I think they are.
for sure.
Okay, you're going in my direction on this one, going inside the courtroom.
Well, I feel as though if he did not come to that park, he had no reason to come get my daughter.
Well, yeah,
I
if he
had
hadn't
full
slept with
custody
him,
of
you
her.
wouldn't have had a baby with
I
him, and then
had
he
full
wouldn't have,
custody
you know.
of her at the time. He had no reason to come to that park without my permission to take my daughter.
All that is right, and that's all something you
Period.
can argue to the family court judge
Right.
when you're talking about what kind of parent he makes and everything else. But what does that have to do with breaking that lady's windshield?
Well, it looked like his car. He was driving it, and my daughter was in it.
Okay, so let's say it's
But-
his car. If he were suing, I would have the same question for you. It's not that I don't understand your anger.
Right.
It's not that I don't understand how your fist came down and why. It's that I don't understand how you then later say, but I don't have to pay for it. That's the part I don't understand.
Well, I definitely told him the day of and the day after, I'm not paying for the window until someone tells me I have to.
Okay, watch me. Are you listening?
That's okay.
You have to.
That's okay.
And I'm trying to
okay, but
understand.
that's okay.
But I'm
You
trying
have
to
to do your
understand
job.
why you think you. Sometimes in life
have
we
to
make
do
a
your
decision
job.
and we stand
You're
by
right.
it, and I'll do it a million times again
Right.
to free my child from that car because I don't believe you're fit and I don't believe you're a good person and whatever, and that's fine.
Right.
But sometimes it costs us and not the person whose
Exactly.
car it is who has nothing to do with it,
Right.
other than stealing your man.
I gave him to her. Okay?
You gave him to her.
Yeah. Thank you.
She can have him.
Thank
All
you
right.
for taking
Okay.
it.
That's what
All
they
right.
all say.
I find in favor of the plaintiff in this case in the amount of the $357.27. And all kidding and joking and everything else aside, I want to say a few things to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like it or what's the baby's name?
Dasani.
Dasani. Okay. You're both going to be part of Dasani's life for the rest of your life. For when she turns 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and gets married and has her prom date and has children and whatever else, you will never be rid of each other. Ever. So accept that and figure out a way to work within those parameters to make her life as blessed as it can be. Right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for those words.
Okay. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
All right, both sides, hold on, please.
And so the plaintiff has collected some. This is the defendant out here. Step in next to me here. And the judge had words for you at the end, for both of you.
Mm-hmm.
You said thank you for those words.
Absolutely.
You mean for
I've
yourself?
been speaking, no, for him too, for him to hear it from someone else. I've been speaking these words for a long time. I'm tired of playing, tired of being hostile with him.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to be civilized at all times, and I've said that 10 million times. So thank the judge for her words.
All right, right down there.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right, so come on in here. You satisfied how this went down?
Satisfied.
All right, and I guess, it's the same thing for you about the words the judge had to say. What do they mean to you?
They mean a lot. Took in consideration what she had to say to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate it. And I'm happy with the outcome of the case today.
Okay. It's a lot of years in front of you.
Yes.
As a dad,
Yes.
And so you're prepared to do what you have to do, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Over to Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, when you split up with somebody, when there are kids involved, it is a good idea sooner rather than later to get a custody and child support agreement. If you're waiting to have problems, it's going to be a mess. It's a better idea when you're getting along, especially if you are getting along, get the agreement then.